Hey Doobies, it's Victoria. I'm back to do my second video today. I'm just in my room. I had a bit of a nap, so I'm kind of cranky. No, not really. But I told you I would do a video about the books that I have for Wicca and Witchcraft. And yeah, so we're just going to get right into it. And I'll say a little bit of something about each book and whatever, but yeah. So the first two books I'm going to get into are books that I bought and I've read because I want to learn certain things about the craft. So one is like a short, kind of like crash course kind of thing, because it goes through them, so it covers a lot of topics really quickly. So you could sit down and read this first book in a couple days if you wanted to. But the second book, it's going to take you exactly 366 days to read. And you'll see why in a second. So, the first book I want to talk about is called Wicca for Life, and it's by Raymond Buckland. This is the one that I was saying that would be like taking a crash course on Wicca. It covers a lot of stuff. It covers tools, rituals you can do as a solitary witch, you can do as a coven, how to do a book of shadows, how to take a magical name, numerology, all that kind of stuff. This book covers it. It's a very good book, and I read this book in 2 days. And now I'm going back through, and I'm highlighting things that I think I should know. As you can see, highlighted, initiation, magic circles, all that kind of stuff. So, this is a good book. I couldn't find this book in Canada anywhere. I actually had to go to the States to find this book. But, good book. This is one of the newest books that I have, but anyways, and then this is the other one. This will take you exactly 366 days to read, which is Wicca, a Year and a Day, by Timothy Roderick. And as you can see, so as it called, a Wicca, a Year and a Day. This book is meant to be a teacher, as if this is what an old student of the craft would do. This would prepare them for everything. So it gives you its setup. So, it's in days like this, so you read one day a day, and that's it. You don't try to cram a whole bunch into one. So, day 158, fall equinox, corn blessing, and it gives you what to do in the day, and that's it. That's all you do. Then you close the book, and you forget about it till the next day. Well, you don't really forget about it, but whatever. And then it also gives you, let's see if I can find it, a shopping list of things you might need. So, for days 151 to 180 magical items to gather. So it gives you everything that you will need for your magical course practice-esque stuff that you will need for the next, like 30 days almost, right? So, this is a very good book. I've skimmed through it. I haven't actually done the 366-day course, but I'm going to do that starting, which is New Year's of 2012. I'm waiting for my fiancé to get here, and we're both going to do it together. But I've used this for herbal research and stuff like that, because it does cover herbs and runes and tarot and all that kind of stuff. So these are two good books. This one cost me about $20. This one cost me about $30. Very good authors, too. So my other four, I have this one and then a couple other ones, but this one is the Encyclopedia of Wicca and Witchcraft. This is the second edition. It's a bit bigger than the first one. I've seen the first one. I don't actually own the first one. This one is by Raymond Grimassi. I hope I'm saying these last names right. I will post in the description below a list of all of these books and the author, so that you guys don't have to try and flip back through if you want to find any of these books. But anyways, this book cost me $40. Just like any kind of encyclopedia, they're very expensive. So this thing covers a lot of stuff. Let's flip it over here and I'll tell you. So you get theology, history, places, verses, rites, and invocations, ritual objects and tools, and influential witches of the past and present. It also gives you deities and stuff like that, and all that kind of stuff, but it's more just Roman and a couple Greek gods. There's no Celtic gods in here that I've seen yet. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if it's just those are the gods, or excuse me, the deities that this author practices or whatever, but there's definitely a lot more. There's no Egyptian gods in here. There's no Irish, Celtic, Norse. There's none of those in here. So you want those, you go online. Oh, sorry, that would be a text message coming in on my phone. But anyways, you want those, you go online and you research them. I've actually done a lot of research on a bunch of different ones. So I might do a video on the goddess, and then a video on different gods as well, and then we'll see. But yeah, that's this one. And this is like a reference guide. It's an encyclopedia. Another reference guide type-esque book is Aromatherapy for Everyone. Discover the secret sense of health and happiness with essential oils. And this one is by Pierson and Mary Shipley. So you just turn in here and we'll go. This is like, again, like I said, a reference guide. So this is what allspice looks like. About halfway through the books, it gives you more pictures of what other ones look like in full color and everything like that. But anyways, it gives you how to say it in Latin. It gives you a brief description. It gives you therapeutic uses you can do for the spice itself, the herb, essential oil. And it gives you essential oil applications, what other essential oils it mix well with, extraction methods, which part of the plant you actually use. And then it gives you safety information for the plant. And most of them in this book are not to use them while pregnant. I can tell you that right now. And then it gives you a little fun fact about it. So, let's see. The fun fact for allspice. The ardent explorer Christopher Columbus discovered allspice in 1494. But it wasn't until the 17th century that it was recognized and used as a spice. It's good to know. This one my mom actually had, and she just used it just for aromatherapy purposes. She has nothing to do with witchcraft or witchery or anything like that. She is a hardcore Christian, as I said in a previous video. But yeah, so this book actually cost her $9. And I just kind of borrowed it and never gave it back. But she hasn't asked for it, so whatever. Next, we have The Practical Guide to the Runes. This is by Lisa Peschel. I hope I'm saying that right again. But yeah, you turn in and it gives you a picture of what the rune looks like, the name, and then things to do with it. You know, if you pull it out of your rune bag, you know, this will tell you what you want for each one. It also tells you how you can make your own runes, how you can make your own sack, how you can make jewelry using runes, and a bit of a history on where they come from. Okay, so that's that one, and that one cost me quite a bit. This one cost me $8. And then last but not least, I have The Wiccan Year and Spells, Rituals, and Holiday Celebrations. This one is by Judy and Nock. And this one is a good one. I read this one. I sat there and I read this one cover to cover, which is quite a boring read. But like any of these four, I think this should be more of a reference guide type-esque book. This wouldn't be one you would sit down and read. But as you can see, I've tabbed off all of the Sabbats. And then, so say if I want to turn to Ostera, it's coming up, right? So I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. I guess I could go to Yule, too, considering that Yule's coming up really soon. Yule. But it gives you a little bit of a background for each one, what it's for, different things you can do, crafts, spells, whatever, that kind of stuff. This book covers it. And it also gives you dates, too, as well. And I think it also covers the lunar cycle in the back as well. But this book cost me $16. So, you know, this is quite a big selection. Well, no, actually, it's not a very big selection, but there's a wide variety of different books that I have. And, so yeah, this is my little collection of Wicca books. If you could post below what you think. If you have any other options or, you know, information on other books that I should get, let me know. And, yeah, so that is my video on books. Alright, love you tubies, bye.